Hello people. Welcome to Brewsome Brain, where we brew ideas to help you expand your mind, enrich your life, and reach your full potential. Today's topic is one that every man should take note of if they want to become a high-value man and level up their life. If you're like most men, you've probably wondered at some point what it takes to be the kind of guy who attracts success, respect, and admiration. You want to be the type of man who not only commands attention but also inspires it. Now, some of you might be thinking, I'm already a high-value man, I don't need this. Well, let me ask you this, are you really living your best life? Are you the person you want to be? Are you achieving your goals and fulfilling your potential? If the answer is no, well, you are in luck, my friend, because today, we're sharing with you 10 powerful rules that will help you become the high-value man you were meant to be. But before we dive in, let's address the elephant in the room. What exactly is a high-value man? Is it just a fancy way of saying, successful? Not quite. A high-value man is someone who's not just successful in his career or finances, but also in his relationships, health, and overall happiness. He's a man who's confident, self-aware, and knows what he wants out of life. So, how do you become that kind of man? Well, let's start with the first rule. Rule number 1. Develop an unshakable sense of self. This rule might sound a little vague, but trust us, it's crucial. Developing an unshakable sense of self means understanding your values, beliefs, and priorities and living in alignment with them. It also means being comfortable in your own skin and not seeking validation from others. For example, if you value honesty and integrity, make sure your actions and decisions reflect those values. If you value family and friends, make sure you prioritize your relationships with them. And if you value Netflix and chill, well, we won't judge you. But in all seriousness, developing an unshakable sense of self is key to becoming a high-value man. It means you're not easily swayed by outside influences and you're confident in who you are and what you stand for. Rule number 2. Take care of your physical health. Now, we know you've heard this one before, but it bears repeating. Taking care of your physical health is essential to becoming a high-value man. Not only does it improve your physical appearance, but it also boosts your energy levels, improves your mood, and reduces your risk of health issues. And let's face it, nothing screams high-value man like a chiseled jawline and six-packs. But don't worry, you don't have to become a gym rat to take care of your physical health. Just make sure you are getting enough exercise, eating a balanced diet, and getting enough sleep. Rule number 3. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself means taking the time and effort to improve your skills, knowledge, and personal growth. This could mean taking classes, reading books, attending seminars, or even just trying new hobbies. By investing in yourself, you not only become a more well-rounded individual, but you also increase your value in the eyes of others. And let's be real, who doesn't love a man who knows a little bit about everything? Rule number 4. Learn to communicate effectively. Communication is key in any relationship, whether it's with your significant other, your boss, or your friends. Learning to communicate effectively means expressing yourself clearly and respectfully, listening actively, and being open to feedback. But let's face it, communicating effectively isn't always easy. We've all been in situations where we've said the wrong thing at the wrong time or misunderstood someone else's intentions. But with practice and patience, you can become a master communicator and improve your relationships and success in all areas of life. Humor is a great way to break the ice and diffuse tension. Just make sure your jokes are appropriate and not offensive. Trust us, you don't want to be known as the guy who makes inappropriate jokes at the worst possible times. Rule number 5. Set goals and take action. Setting goals and taking action is essential to achieving success in any area of life. Whether it's in your career, relationships, health, or personal growth, setting clear goals and taking consistent action towards them is the key to making progress and achieving your dreams. But remember, setting goals isn't just about the end result, it's also about the journey. Celebrate your wins along the way, and don't be afraid to pivot or adjust your goals if necessary. Rule number 6. Be accountable for your actions. No one is perfect, and we all make mistakes from time to time. But as a high-value man, it's important to take responsibility for your actions. Taking responsibility for your actions means owning up to your mistakes and accepting the consequences of your choices. It also means being accountable for your behavior and not making excuses or blaming others. Now, we know this one can be tough. It's never easy admitting when we're wrong or facing the consequences of our actions. But taking responsibility is a sign of maturity and shows that you're willing to learn and grow from your mistakes. So, next time you mess up, don't try to sweep it under the rug or blame someone else. Own up to it and take responsibility like a high-value man. Rule number 7. Have a clear vision for your life. Having a clear vision for your life means knowing what you want out of life and having a plan to achieve it. It means setting goals, creating a roadmap, and staying focused on your vision. Without a clear vision, you risk drifting aimlessly through life, never truly fulfilling your potential. But with a clear vision, you have direction and purpose. You know what you're working towards, and you're willing to put in the hard work to get there. Rule number 8. Be confident, not cocky. Confidence is attractive. Cockiness, not so much. There's a fine line between the two, and it's important to know the difference. Confidence means being sure of yourself and your abilities without putting others down. Cockiness means thinking you're better than everyone else and acting accordingly. So, how do you build confidence without crossing over into cocky territory? Well, first and foremost, don't be afraid to be yourself. Embrace your quirks and imperfections and own them. And remember, confidence comes from within, not from external validation. Rule number 9. Lead by example. As a high-value man, you have the power to influence others in a positive way. By leading by example, you inspire others to be their best selves. For example, if you value hard work and dedication, make sure you are putting in the effort and setting a good example for those around you. If you value kindness and empathy, show those qualities in your interactions with others. And if all else fails, just remember the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. Rule number 10. Never stop learning. Last but not least, never stop learning. The world is constantly changing, and there's always something new to discover. Make it a priority to learn something new every day, whether it's a new skill, a new language, or a new perspective. And remember, learning doesn't have to be boring. There are plenty of fun and creative ways to learn, from podcasts and documentaries to hands-on experiences and travel. Perhaps, videos like this one too. So, to wrap things up, becoming a high-value man isn't about being perfect or having it all together. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself and constantly working to improve. We hope that these 10 powerful rules have given you some inspiration and guidance on your journey to becoming a high-value man. And remember, these rules aren't just for men. They can be applied to anyone who wants to level up their life and become the best version of themselves. Therefore, go out there and be confident, kind, accountable, and always willing to learn. And don't forget to have a little fun along the way. After all, life is too short to take everything so seriously. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, we'd love to hear them. Just drop them down in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Sharing is caring, so if you know someone who could benefit from these powerful rules, be sure to share this video with them. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips to help you improve your life and reach your full potential. Thanks for tuning into Brewsome Brain, and we'll see you in the next video.